Hey, I'm Erica, and I'm the founder of Open Sky Stories. And I just wanted to give you a bit of a almost 9 month anniversary update about where things are at with me. It's been an exciting 9 months. I have thoroughly enjoyed working on Open Sky Stories and experimenting with different ideas and posting and engaging and meeting this amazing community that I never even knew existed before. So, yeah, it's been amazing. The goal and vision of Open Sky Stories has not changed at all, even though it has evolved. The goal being that I want to inspire connection through words, and that's it. That resonates in everything that I do. All of the projects that I have, all of the posts that I do, it's all about connection through words. Whether someone is reading the words and finding some sort of resonation in that, and a connection with me or a connection with something that happened in the story, whether it's that or whether they're choosing to write themselves or write something down and they're finding that connection with themselves. So both ways, both types of connection. And some of the projects that I have, some of them have been there from the beginning. The long-standing project is my Connected Stories project, which is so exciting to me to see it take shape. It's getting there. I'm collecting one sentence from everyone from around the world, sending me one sentence that describes what beauty means to them. And sometimes people are writing, beauty is this or that, and sometimes they're just describing a scene or a person in their sentence, and both ways are absolutely gorgeous, and I'm loving to see what's coming in. I'm opening it up to everyone across the world, and so far 7 different countries have contributed, so it's pretty exciting. So once all the sentences are in, or I have enough of them, I'm going to weave them all together. I'm going to use all the different sentences to make one story in a way that just connects the world through beauty and words. I'm going back to my vision. So that's the Connected Stories project. Feel free that there's a web link on my website in my bio. If you look at it, called Connected Stories Project, it gives you a little bit more info, or you can just ask. I'd love to tell you more. The other project that I have is similar in the fact that we're looking for responses from all around the world. It's called the Mail Art Stories Project. And this is exciting because it's in collaboration with an amazing artist and author and person, Shannon. And Shannon runs Bold Move Studio. So give her a follow. She's awesome. And she connected with me, or we connected, I think we were pen pals back in March, and continued this ongoing correspondence, and she asked if I'd be interested in doing this mail art project with her, and it's amazing. She's brilliant. I love it. It's about creating a piece of mail art. So how to participate: you make a piece of mail art. That means that you're decorating an envelope or making a postcard using collage, paint, drawing, photographs, whatever makes sense, whatever is your comfort zone. You're going to create the mail art, and then you're going to be adding 3 words or phrases that talk about how your experience has been during the pandemic. And by collecting all of these pieces from people, we're hoping to document the pandemic in a really interesting way. So follow Mail Art Stories on Instagram, follow Bold Move Studios on Instagram, and yeah, let us know if you have any questions. But her address is there. She's in the States, and mine is on there too, and I'm in Canada, so whatever makes most sense, you can send it to either of us. And currently the deadline is the end of the year for that. Okay, my next project is, or I do have a note, because I know I can't keep them straight. I'm still doing some writing. It's funny. Initially, that was one thing that has changed. With Open Sky Stories, I decided that I did not want this to be a blog. This was not about me. This was not about my writing. This was just about activities and offering, invitations to other people to write. That did not last long because I like to write. That's what I do, and I don't know how to encourage other people to do something if I'm not doing it myself. So I have kept writing, as you've noticed. I write sometimes in just a Instagram post. They are lengthy at times, and my teenagers always tell me, Mom, you don't always have to write a whole story every time you do a post. And true enough. But sometimes I do. Sometimes I do want to write a whole story. So yeah, you can find some of my words there. I also have started posting some of my articles and thoughts on a website called Medium. So you're not on Medium, you should. It's awesome. It's full of basically everyone around the world writing blog posts about every topic there is. So give it a shot. Read some articles, and you can find me there and some articles that I have written. I believe it's under Open Sky Stories, but it could be under Erica Richmond as well. Anyway, so look up both and let me know what you think. What else am I doing? Oh, I have a newsletter. I keep forgetting. I write a newsletter every Saturday night, and I offer, it gets sent out at 3:15 a.m. on Sunday morning, and that it's a newsletter that just offers a writing prompt for the week or for the day, whatever you decide to do. And there's the prompt, there's a little bit of a write-up about it, and I usually try to include a couple other things that I'm working on in the newsletter. And like I said, that gets sent out. It's great for anyone who's not on Instagram, which is really the only place that I live right now other than my website is Instagram. So if you're not on Instagram or you're not always wanting to look on Sunday mornings to get the writing prompt, then sign up for my newsletter and you'll get it in your inbox or your junk box. So check there if it's not showing up in your inbox. That link as well is in my bio. I should mention my website is openskystories.com. I update it as much as I can. I actually just updated it recently because, drumroll, I'm getting much closer to launching to my first book, and publishing that. So it is with a design company right now who are doing the layout for me because it was giving me a headache to think about doing that by myself. So they've been awesome and giving me all sorts of great feedback and ideas. So anyways, it's with them right now. I have an ISBN number. Hooray. Yeah, it's getting there. So it's called Pixie and the Bees. I was just working on it. Pixie and the Bees. I was just working on it right before this call, and just making sure the layout is good. Basically, it's I'm trying to figure out how to talk about it, but it's based on my own life, and it's about living with an invisible illness, and it is not a novel. It is, I don't remember how many pages long. It's under 1,000 words. It's a once upon a time story, but it is based on my life. And anyways, I'm excited. I can't wait. It's going to be out, I would like to say in the next month or so, but realistically, let's say November, just because there's always a whole bunch of different decisions that need to be made. Check out Brooklyn Halborough. She is my illustrator. She is on Instagram as well, and she's been a joy to work with, and watching her create these illustrations that are bringing my book to life, super cool. So anyways, very excited. Can't wait to share all of this with you, hopefully November. One more thing, I think, just one more. Speaking of November and launching, I also have a product line that I am hoping to get out again by November. It's called Postcard Stories, and it's a tangible collection of unique writing activities that I hope you will love. And I can't wait again to get that out because I've been working on that, I think, for about a year now. It's been kind of in my head and it's getting closer. I've got a great friend who is helping me out again with the design, And yeah, stay tuned for that, Postcard Stories. I think that's it. I'm working at my own pace. I have a full-time day job that I do. I have 2 teenagers. I have a house and 2 cats. One is a kitten. You've seen me post, Bowser, and one is a 12-year-old, Lucy, and they are learning to live in harmony slowly. The kitten, like Bowser, loves Lucy, but Lucy is not convinced that she should love Bowser. So, anyways, always stuff happening here, and which is why I need to make this at my own pace. The one thing that gets let go of is my house. I'm off work today, and I'm cleaning the house, trying to get things up to speed, but if it goes, it goes. If I am on a roll with Open Sky Stories, with Pixie and Bees, or one of my projects, then I'm just going to do that. That's one thing that I have learned. And again, 2 teenagers, they're very self-sufficient, so if I decide that I am going to spend the whole night working and they can fend for themselves for dinner, then they do that. They actually help with many of the meals, so that is not a problem. But it's working at my own pace and what feels good. Speaking of which, my book club stories, that's I think my last project to talk about. It is a online book club hang on, I said book club stories, I was thinking Write Club Stories, but anyways, book club stories is on Facebook, and feel free to join. The goal of that was just to share books that we love, books that we've read, books that we want to read, and the idea is to have, oops, I think I just froze. Henny, hang on. I think I'm back. Anyways, sorry about that. Where was I? Okay, book club stories. Go to Facebook if you like to read and you want to get some book recommendations. Go for it. No spoilers. That's pretty much the only rule. Book club stories on Facebook. Last but not least, Write Club Stories is like an online writing club. So again, it would be just inspiration that I would give, and a place that we could share work safely. So share writing in a very, very safe, tight-knit community. I'm working on that. Again, my own pace. Some of these other projects have just really sped up, so my focus has been with them, but stay tuned, more to come. Anyways, that's what's happening with Open Sky Stories. Just looking, it has been 12 minutes. If you're still listening, kudos to you, and follow along. If any of this is something that you love and you're not following me, Instagram is the place to be, at Open Sky Stories. Also, I'm on Twitter and Facebook and Pinterest and LinkedIn, but you're going to get the most action on Instagram. Also, check out my website, sign up for my newsletter if that sounds like something you'd be interested in, and stay tuned for some very, very exciting things to come. All right, thanks. Talk to you soon. Bye.